San Jose State offensive lineman David Quest.
We used to be so strong, and now your words are covered in lies.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Godsey for the Justin Godsey Podcast. Thank you so much for checking out tonight's video. Today, guys, we're here talking about the 85th annual MLB All-Star Game. Tonight was a very, very great night for baseball. This is probably one of the best All-Star games I have ever seen. This was overall a very great close battle between the AL and the National League All-Stars. This game was pretty much, surrounded by the captain and the future of baseball, Mike Trout and Derek Jeter. We got Derek Jeter, the lengthy veteran, as this is going to be its final All-Star game. As this was a really emotional night for Jeter. He's done a whole lot in his MLB career, and you know what? His days are dwindling down in his final MLB season. He's currently 40 years old. It's probably one of the best times for him to retire. He's going to go out on a high note, and Derek Jeter making his way into this All-Star game was fantastic. It was pretty much just given to him because he deserves everything that's coming to him this year. He deserves this spot. This is Jeter's season, and for him to be in this All-Star game, and how emotional it was, and when he was replaced by Alexi Ramirez, it was very hard because in the beginning of the game, we all knew that this was going to be Jeter's day. Jeter was interviewed a whole lot. Mike Trout was also interviewed a whole lot when you look at the interviews on Fox and Fox Sports 1 before the game. Jeter was the most talked about guy. No doubt about it. It's his day. And then Mike Trout, the future of baseball. Mike Trout growing up in New Jersey, watching the Yankee games, idolizing Jeter, wearing Jeter's number 2. He's just idolizing him. So I understand why, when you really look at it, the future of baseball revolves around two guys. Giancarlo Stanton or Giancarlo Stanton of the Miami Marlins. And then you also have Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. So Giancarlo Stanton and Mike Trout, the future of baseball. But I'm really surprised that they did not put more of a headline, on the Mike Stanton or Giancarlo Stanton. I like to call him Mike Stanton. So if I say Mike or Giancarlo, I really do apologize, but you guys do get the point of that. So, it was a great day for baseball. This was a flat out, immediately scoring game. Now in the first inning, Mike Trout, Derek Jeter automatically got a base hit, off of Adam Wainwright to start off the game. Derek Jeter batting number 1, in the American League lineup. They batted second today. Derek Jeter, leading off. He got a base hit, and then Mike Trout hit a triple to bring home Derek Jeter. Miguel Cabrera, one of the most beast players I have ever seen in baseball in the past 4 or 5 years, has just completely tore it up, and he continues his dominance in the All-Star game, hitting a home run, scoring himself and Mike Trout to make the score 3-0 in the bottom of the first. Going into the second inning, it was all the National League here. Chase Utley doubled to deep right center to score Aramis Ramirez. Jonathan Lucroy opened the game back up and doubled in Chase Utley, and it was a 3-2 game at the bottom of the second. Now going into the fourth inning, it was all National League again. They were able to go out there and tie the game with Jonathan Lucroy again being a big provider for the National League in this game, trying to battle back, but this would be the last run for the National League as Jonathan Lucroy doubled in deep right, scoring D. Gordon, and then from the fifth inning on, it was just dominance from the American League with Mike Trout doubling again in shallow left field, scoring Derek Norris and getting Alexi Ramirez to third. And then when you wrap up the game, you have Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros. He hits a sacrifice fly in left field to score in Alexi Ramirez, and that pretty much does in the game because it was pretty much of an easy game. From the fifth inning on, it was just playing for outs, from, the sixth inning on to the ninth inning. Now, tonight's winner was Max Scherzer, as the loss will go to Pat Neshek in his first All-Star game. Pat Neshek, surprisingly, is really surprising a whole lot of us. Former Oakland Athletics pitcher. Pat Neshek has been around the MLB for a while. He actually landed up in St. Louis this year and completely dominating the game. I was really surprised that he got the, a bit into the All-Star game. He's been quietly having one of the most dominating seasons I've ever seen in his MLB career. Let me pull up his stats for you guys as to why I think he was really most deserving. Because when you really look at his stats for the Cardinals this year, he's 4-0 with the .070 ERA, 37 strikeouts, and 5 walks. These are stats that are fantastic. I wonder why, he got that All-Star, spot into the game. But you know what? He gets the loss tonight against the American League, and hopefully, this is just a bump on the road. Adam Wainwright, at the conclusion of this game, was being that internet darling right now because, Adam Wainwright was just, demolished. A lot of people were very, scrutinizing the way how, Adam Wainwright was starting over Clayton Kershaw, who ended up dealing the entire, I think, the second and third inning, or I think like the entire second inning, but a lot of people were very, negative towards the way and how the National League decided to, name their starter. But Clayton Kershaw out-delivers. That's why he's the best pitcher in baseball. He out-delivers Adam Wainwright of the Cardinals, and Clayton Kershaw is just cementing himself. You know what? I'm on this break, but, we're using this break to my advantage. We're going to continue my success. Let's go in here and face off against the best in the American League, and Clayton Kershaw went out there and delivered. Now, with this victory, the American League does have home field advantage throughout the World Series, and I think throughout the playoffs. I'm pretty sure it's just through the World Series. I never really paid attention to a whole lot of that. But you know what? Either way, the American League defeats the National League 5-3. The MVP. Now, the MVP discussions was very up there. A lot of people were like, Derek Jeter, he got on base twice tonight. Why not give him the opportunity? Why not give him the championship? This was his day. But you know what? Mike Trout really, summed it up there. I honestly said on Twitter, give them both it because, Derek Jeter had a great game. Mike Trout had an even greater game, but you know what? You have to go with the guy who had a greater game, and that was Mike Trout. He ends up getting a Corvette and the MVP award for the 85th annual All-Star Game. So there was your All-Star Game weekend, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. We had a pretty lopsided home run derby last night. I love the Futures game. The All-Star home run game. The All-Star game was fantastic tonight. Let me hear your guys' opinion about this. Derek Jeter appears in his final All-Star game. Hopefully that we get to see more success from Jeter as he finishes out his season. Hopefully we'll get, some more home runs from him this year. Mike Trout is doing what Mike Trout does, robbing home runs, hitting some triples, whatever the course may be, whatever direction the future leads for Mike Trout. And we'll hopefully see Derek Jeter on the more highlight reels as the season goes. I'm Justin Godsey for the Justin Godsey Podcast. Now, if you're new to my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, and I'll be back with you guys for more MLB updates, NFL updates. We got some WWE stuff I'm going to be doing. Got a lot of WWE discussions I'm going to be uploading. So hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you're new to this channel, like I said, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you guys continue to support my channel. I'm Justin Godsey, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.